Hi, welcome to I Am a Masterpiece. I am Sandrine. I help people who experienced life-challenging events to find back to their life force, to their passion and to their joy. I hope to convey to everyone in the world that you are a masterpiece and that it is time that you treat yourself as a VIP for the rest of your life. I am based in Paris, France, and I give sessions in my office, by phone and by Skype. If you're interested in getting in touch with me, check me out on the web and social networks. Sandrine GDSTC, which is SANDRINEGDSTC.
Last month in January, I was wishing you to amplify all the beautiful and pleasant things in your life. Carrying on along that path, for February, I wish you to dream big. When people come to my office, I always ask two questions at the start of any sessions. The first one is, how are you doing good today? The second one is, if everything was possible, what would you like as a result in today's session? The first one is there to amplify what's going good right now, what's going great right now, so that we have a solid basis for the work we're going to start. The second is actually an invitation to think and wish and desire. It's actually to be able to represent oneself in one's mind's eye, the ideal, what we really desire, seek from the bottom of our hearts, beyond the problem that we want to tackle on that day. What's really interesting is that very few people know what they really desire. Very often, because they don't have any idea, they try to put me in charge of that and to decide for them what I would judge to be good for them. So this is problematic because I know what I wish for myself, but I can't wish for anybody else's. It would be basically taking power over them to decide for them what they want. But let's be frank here. We have to remember that it is a challenging question because we rarely have had anybody asking us that question. Maybe we even rarely thought about it, or it was asked in a way that was not well said and we wouldn't be able to think about it. So if people thought about it, maybe the answers are kind of blurry, they're not even, there's no clarity in them, or they never thought about it, full stop. The only problem with that is that if there is no dreams, there is no direction. If there is no direction, well, there is no élan vital, there is no life force, there is nothing, we don't know where we're going. Dreaming or having a vision actually gives us the strength to go forward, to move towards something. Years ago, when I lived in New York City, I attended some of Tony Robbins' coaching. I learned how to break wooden boards, like karate style. And in order for us to achieve this result, we would spend a little bit of time on maybe an hour or two on a piece of paper, writing down what were the things we no longer wanted and what we wanted instead. Then we would summarize it in one or two words. And on one side of the board, we would write what we didn't want. We would cross it out. And then at the back of the board, we would put what we really wanted. And then somebody would hold the board in front of us. Facing me would be the word that would represent what I no longer wanted. At the back of it was what I truly desired. And concentrating on what was behind the board, we would just concentrate and then whack, hit the board and it would break. I am not going to teach you how to break wooden boards, but I would like to teach you how to break mental boards. And so here is my invitation for you to dream of what you would want to put on the other side of your mental board. Here are a few areas in life that one can dream about. Of course, there's some others, and pick what is there, and if you think there's something missing, add on to it. The first one is health. The second one is our mental and our emotional health. Then it's our contribution to the world. Also, it's our family and our close ones. Then it's our friends. We also have the experiences that we wish to live in our lives, like climbing Mount Everest or simply cuddling more often next to your beloved, spooning. It could also be professional, yeah? Also, what do you imagine your romantic life to be like? Either if you have somebody with you right now, how would you like it to be different? Or if you do not have a special someone in your life right now, how would that be when you would have this special someone? What would you see happening there? Then there's spirituality. Also, your finances is important. Personal development or new capacities, new skills. Maybe you want to learn piano because you want to make yourself happy, or you want to become an artist and go to Carnegie Hall, or you just want to learn how to swim. Be as precise as possible when you go through this. So take a piece of paper, a pen, jot those down, and I'm going to repeat them here, and then be as precise as you can while you go through them. So it's health, mental and emotional health. It is your contribution to the world. It's the family and your close ones. It's your friends. It is the experiences that you want to live through your life, may they be personal or professional. It's your romantic life. It's spirituality, finances, personal development, or acquiring new skills. Be as precise as possible. And the reason why is, if you say, I would want a car, you would get maybe a car that is driving at 30 miles an hour. In Europe, there's electrical cars for people who do not have a driving license. And they drive, I think it's 30 miles per hour or something like, maybe even less, maybe 20 miles an hour. So you would get one of those. You would be quite frustrated. But if you would say, okay, what I really, really want is a Jaguar Type E Coupe S1, you have more chances to know when you have achieved that goal. It makes it easier. So for all of those areas that I mentioned earlier on, it's the exact same thing. Dream well, dream big, and dream joyfully. Of course, if you are like drawing a blank, you have no idea what we're talking about, or you have some difficulties to be more detailed in what you wish on those categories, please do contact me. I'm so happy to be able to support you in that, so that you can find what really drives you, what pulls you forward. Until then, have a great day. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast and that it is helping you and inspiring you to have a better life day by day. If you think it could help anybody, please share it. It is accessible in a certain number of audio platforms like Spotify or iTunes or Google Podcasts, but I've also started to put them on YouTube. If you would want to communicate to me or let me know about your own miracles so that we together can inspire others, please share them with me. Or if you need any help because you can't see miracles in your life, get in touch. Really, contact me on Instagram or Messenger at Sandrine GDSTC, which is SANDRINEGDSTC for Sandrine Galtier de Saint-Christophe. You can even get hold of me on WhatsApp at +336 3107 8978. Until then, make it a great day.